everybody, back with a new episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Last episode, we went to Mavith. I guess Mavith is the name of the planet, not the creature. But the creature came back with Ward after Coulson killed him. Just flat out killed him. Unfortunately, Will was already dead by the time we got there. The creature was inhabiting him, moved on to Ward, but a lot of stuff happened, and now the team allowing the portal to stay open to get their friends back has let this creature into into Earth, and they're gonna have to deal with that. Andrew is Lash pretty much full-time, I guess. He can still be himself, but like he hasn't changed his mind on Inhumans. He killed all the ones that Hydra had. So that's not great either. This episode's called Bouncing Back. I feel like we're probably just gonna get back into the flow of things. They don't know about the creature getting through, and so I guess we'll see Simmons dealing with the fact that Will did die. Coulson leaving his hand behind. They think Ward's dead. We did get to see some good stuff with the Inhumans that we have. Joey, like, he's doing really well. And then you've got Lincoln and Daisy. Everyone did well. And Mac was a really good director while Coulson was gone. So that was great to see too. We'll see how May is coping with everything. And yeah, you ready to get back into it. So yeah, let's do it. A time jump or a flash forward? Oh my God. Who was that? Whoa. Okay, well, the future's not looking bright for you. Oh, President.
Mr. President.
Wow.
Director Coulson, heads of state are calling. Not sure what's happening. Watchdog agencies hurling accusations. Fox News won't shut up. I don't need to tell you how delicate the situation is, but we have to do something.
With all due respect, Mr. President, we are doing something.
You're doing good.
I'm not great at projecting authority. It's nice to talk Spanish, though. Reminds me of home.
Are they really aliens?
It's a little bit more complicated than that. But like everyone else, there are good ones and bad ones.
When they are bad, we are powerless to stop them. That convoy was loaded with weapons that were supposed to help us fight whatever this is. And now, weapons are gone.
But we're here.
I need you to keep doing what you're doing. Privately.
Gideon, Malik.
I can't help you.
He ordered this hit. He's Hydra.
He advises world leaders. He served on the World Council. He spent a lifetime and a fortune building influence.
Did y'all learn anything from Pierce?
Thread.
But you can't let him walk free.
My hands are tied. Yours are not.
Sorry he didn't give you an angle to go at Malik.
Actually, he may have.
Did he? Oh, she's got super speed.
The magic trick you did there.
Manos arriba.
We think 3 years high school Spanish.
Same.
All right, don't do anything stupid. We're just here to...
Whoa. Didn't she have like a S.H.I.E.L.D. logo? Like, we bring her in.
Powers aren't random. We were taught that each is given to fill an evolutionary need at the time.
Oh.
Are you being serious?
To create equilibrium within the species. Yin yang and all that.
Keeping her busy, focusing on something else.
Okay.
Things still feel different though.
Are we gonna see how she's
How could they not after what I did to Will?
feeling?
You did what you had to do.
You absolutely
both
did what you had to do.
Sometimes there's no choice but the hard choice. That's the job.
I think it's easy for Phil to say that to Fitz, but I don't know if he believes it for himself.
There's one person who might have information about Gideon Malik. Need to get into his head.
No lo dudes, porque está en Bogotá.
I'm waiting for you to come back.
Oh, shit. Talk to her, Mac.
So you snap back to the same spot like a yo-yo. Good to know.
Oh, interesting.
One struck is in a persistent vegetative state.
Oh.
Significant portions of his brain are damaged.
It's worth a shot if it gets us closer to Malik.
You definitely don't have consent.
What do you need? I'm hungry.
For souls?
The criminal.
Yo no haría eso.
Hey, your partner is
Yo nunca usaré mis
Daisy.
bendiciones para cometer un pecado.
Gift.
Son un regalo de Dios.
Dios.
Regalo.
You think God did this?
Sí.
You're an alien. My partner's one too. We'll see you soon.
They have this alien DNA component. Let's not. Whoa!
Concentrate on Gideon Malik.
Just kill me?
Just kill
This poor guy.
me.
Where are they taking those weapons?
Hunter and I will go track him down.
Whoa. I need to talk to her more.
You're up.
Ew. Ew. So he likes meat.
You were hurt pretty bad. The body was dead. You don't believe I am what they say. Once I'm strong enough, you will.
Oh, let's keep you weak.
Neurons communicate using electrical impulses. You could stimulate other areas
Or
of his
he'll
brain.
fry him.
Kill me.
It's working.
I didn't know where else to turn.
And now we do.
En este momento te estamos protegiendo.
Okay, I guess it was worth it. Still kind of fucked up.
Entonces tal vez estamos protegiendo al mundo de ti. ¿Y las armas que te robaste? ¿Para qué las ibas a usar?
No las vamos a usar.
Getting rid of them, yes. Assess the situation, guys. Look what he's doing.
She's telling the truth.
Yeah.
Visitors, local law enforcement. Okay, well, be careful. Not everyone's on this side of the law.
You don't really expect me to just drive away, do you?
It would have been easier if you had.
Oh. Oh. Whoa.
Lo usamos para mandar el mensaje.
No. How does she get in space?
His fate depends on your answers.
Uh-oh.
Why are you really here?
Maybe these powers, these gifts that you have that Daisy has, maybe they're not
Tal
real.
vez estos poderes que tú y Daisy
Maybe it's
tienen
part of a plan.
arbitrarios. Tal vez son parte del plan de Dios.
Oh, wow. I didn't think we were going to get spiritual with
You're
it.
going to do good with these gifts.
We believe the same thing.
How do your powers work?
¿Cómo funcionan tus poderes?
Es difícil de explicar. Están conectados a mi pulso.
As far as she can go in one heartbeat.
Oh, wow. Interesting. Nice.
You're my new best friend.
Okay. Here.
I'm already sad about what happens to her in 3 months.
But alive, assuming Bobby and Hunter.
There's an invasion happening of power people, like Medusa eyes over there. Like I said, alien invasion.
Yeah, there definitely is one right now. Whoa. Oh. Oh, I got her. A little bit. Whoa.
Is this about Rosalind Price? The man who took her is gone.
As will be everything you value.
Ooh.
It started to unravel, hasn't it?
Don't get too far ahead of yourself, Mr. Coulson. My influence reaches a little bit farther than that.
Snatched.
Hydra.
No, they don't need him. Although, can you even he melted his eye. I don't even know if he has that power anymore.
No. No, yo no voy a ningún lado.
Might be a good thing keeping it close. It's safer. Don't look at me like that.
Oh?
Is it safer?
I'm sorry for kidnapping you.
He forgives you.
I'll see you soon. Yo-yo.
Yo-yo. Mac is smitten, I think.
How about you? Maybe you don't have to miss dinner this Sunday.
Must be fascinating getting to know all about Inhuman DNA.
I miss you.
Out with it.
There it is. I miss you.
Maybe there was another way. And there was something
There
else that I could've
wasn't.
done.
Will
Will
was
died
dead.
saving me. What you did was kill a thing. A
Yeah.
monster.
Didn't kill it.
You've been nothing less than extraordinary this whole time. I'm Gemma Simmons,
Aw.
biochemist.
Leopold Fitz. Engineering.
Okay. Okay. We're starting from scratch. But that kiss, though.
You could go back to your old life if you want.
I don't know. It's pretty interesting here.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Fitz outdid himself on this one.
Whoa.
Lots of bells and whistles. It's pretty fantastic.
Yeah.
Eh?
Oh!
Feels real.
I don't know what happened there on that planet.
Vengeance.
You joined the cavalry.
Oh, man. Well, you'll have that in common now.
In a surprising move, Gothite Industries closed 10 offices today.
We got a lot of heroes on our side. Makes me wonder what Malik has on his.
Yeah. Yeah, this. What the fuck was that?
Now I know you're lying.
Remember,
Salvin!
I'm sure he's thrilled about that.
I've been wondering about where he had gone.
this will work out.
All right, well, you know, they don't miss a step. We're right back into dealing with the Inhumans again, with Daisy and Mac and Hunter and Bobby, investigating what was going on in Colombia. And it's nice to see there are other Inhumans that weren't brought in for S.H.I.E.L.D. to like learn to, you know, hone and craft their abilities, but just on their own, trying to do a good thing, thinking of it as a gift from God. What was her name? I don't remember, but she and Mac definitely have a connection, which was very cute. And she was, you know, trying to get guns off the street. That's great. And we've established a communication with her. So we are international, and that's probably a good thing. But, I mean, definitely a good thing. But why did they show us that at the beginning, that 3 months later? How does she end up where she ends up? I don't like that. We know that she dies. I really liked her. But it's great to see that we brought her in, even though I guess it's not going to go well. Is Joey going with her? It'd be cool to see them together. Coulson is still reeling a little bit from what happened, understandably. But I like what May said to him. Like, he is part of the cavalry now, been through this traumatic thing, that you feel responsible for something, even if you were justified in doing it. But it doesn't make it easier to live with, and at least they have that to relate to each other and sympathize and be there for each other, which I also love. And his new hand looks great. And now Coulson's going to be working with Talbot, who's going to be leading up the ATCU. Interesting conversation he had with the president. They do want to work with us, but it can't be public because of the history of S.H.I.E.L.D. I mean, it's understandable because it would be hard to reinstill that trust in that organization, knowing that Hydra had infiltrated it the way it did. But, you know, I think the president understands how effective they are at their job, and hopefully knowing at least that Malik is there and what he's capable of and what he's doing will help us look out for him. But seeing the creature, I don't know what to call him, Ward, other Ward. I don't know. Do y'all have a name for him? Or a name that y'all call him before you knew what it was? Definitely creepy. And whatever he was doing there at the end, I'm sure his abilities are really hard to contend with, and I'm sure we're going to see that eventually. He is gathering strength, but you just a lot of meat. That's not exciting. I'm worried. And now it's like we got the girl, and then they got the guy who could do the eye thing. I guess they are going to fix his eyes because they said he was with the doctor. So there is balance there, and that seems like to be a big thing with this episode, talking about the intelligent design inside the DNA of these Inhumans and how they yin and yang each other. That's interesting to think about. But yeah, this was a really steady episode. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is really good at episodes like this, where we're kind of in a transitionary period, coming off of the big Mavith stuff, getting back into the flow of everything, but it's still really engaging, and it's definitely leading to more things. I think that first scene really is setting up for whatever we're going. I don't know how we get there, but I'm intrigued, and it just sucks to know because I really liked her. But, yeah, okay, Simmons and Fitz are starting from scratch. Hopefully it won't take them the years and years it took them to finally admit they have feelings to each other. But I think it's probably for the best after everything they've been through. I was a little surprised that we didn't get more, I don't want to say grieving, but just... I'm surprised we didn't see Simmons being more torn up about what happened with Will. I guess that happened off screen, but they really wanted to show where Fitz was and how he was still blaming himself for something that he really couldn't have done anything. He was dead before he even got there, and Simmons knows that and told him that. So they're good. I'm just curious to see how long it's going to take them to get back into like romantic type feeling instead of just, the reintroductions. But we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I enjoyed this. I am curious to see what they're going to do. I think all the Inhumans that they've introduced so far have been interesting in their own right. And Yo-Yo, I'll call her that because I think that's her powered name. I really like to see, it was good to see one that hadn't, an Inhuman that hadn't been gotten from like the other side, the Malik gathering side, and not even from our side. She was just doing her own thing. I really enjoyed that a lot. But yeah, I think that is indicative of what we're going to have to do going forward. We can't bring everyone in, but we just have to especially in her case where she's wanting to help, establish connections and build this unit, this network where they can be supported, because there's going to be a lot of, I don't want to say bad Inhumans, but ones that get like the ones that Malik gets a hold of and stuff. So we're going to need as many to offset that as we can. But I feel like we're doing a pretty good job for what we have, Joey and Lincoln and Daisy and Yo-Yo. So it's growing. But I really like our core group. And it's just, I'm excited to see where they go with the Inhumans plotline overall. But the creature is definitely going to be the big problem immediately. We know he's a planet killer. So I'm sure that's his plans for Earth. So we have to stop that. However you do that. I just hate that Malik is still involved with ATCU because they don't have anything on him. But Phil got the go-ahead to do what they got to do. So the stuff with Strucker was kind of tough. It's tough to see them using that device again because of, how problematic it is when you don't have consent, and it's so awful. I mean, Phil talking about he'd rather have his hand chopped off than deal with it. But they got the information they needed, and he got to talk to Malik. Poor Strucker. Like, is he still considered brain dead or comatose or whatever? Whatever Lincoln did that fix him, or did that just, get him to where he could help in that moment? That poor guy. Jeez. Yeah, this was good. I'm very worried about the creature. And Yo-Yo. That opening scene was so sad. Now that we knew her, I was like, I don't remember anyone wearing a cross necklace, but it was also nice that she had that connection with Mac through their faith. He said they're going to keep in contact, so I hope we do get to see more with those two. I really like them. So yeah, that was really good. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll be back soon.